수업실연을 시작하겠습니다. Okay, class, let's start with today's reading activity. And before that, can you tell me today's unit title again? What was it? Right, it was small actions. Small actions for our Earth. So, in this unit, we are talking about actions for our Earth. And class, if you turn to the page 71, page was it 71? There is today's reading passage, and if you see the title, what can you see? What is the title of today's lesson? Today's reading, right? It is Let's Recycle. Let's recycle properly. By the way, how recycle properly could be related to small actions for our Earth. Any ideas? Okay, Minjae, go ahead. Okay, good. By recycling, we can reduce what you said. Yes, you can reduce our trash that harms our Earth. Right. By recycling, we can save Earth because we can produce less trashes. That's good idea, Minjae. Like that, recycling could help for our Earth. And anyway, can you find any interesting picture in the reading passage? Right, there is a leader of Green Avengers. Green Avengers. What? Do you heard about Green Avengers? No, yes. Anyway, then what would Green Avengers do? It is Green Avengers, right? And they could be doing some recycling, right? By doing recycling, they would be helping our Earth, saving our Earth, right? And now we will start our reading activity. And as always, what do we find first? Right, there is a main idea. What is it? The most important part of the reading. Good. And to find out the main idea, I made a question for you. If you answer this question, you will find today's main idea. So here is my question. Listen carefully. To make our school eco-friendly, what should we do? What was it again? Do you remember, Chohyun? Okay, can you repeat it? Thank you. To make our school eco-friendly, what should we do? Okay, now we will read today's passage individually and try to find the answer and write your own answer in the textbook. Okay, we'll have 5 minutes and go. Okay, time's up. Now let's check the answers. Who find it out? What should we do to make our school eco-friendly? Right, it said, who was it? Okay, Sujong, go ahead. Yes, you said we should do recycle properly. So we should recycle properly in order to make our school more eco-friendly. That's good one, Sujong. And during the activity, I find it out that some of you have some difficulties about some words. So, were there any new words that you want to learn from today's reading? Okay, thank you. I can hear you said you want to learn remove. And what else? Is there any other words? Okay, I can hear you saying stains. And what else? Okay, good. Now, then let's learn remove first. Let me show you some example of remove. I wrote like this, and now I am removing this. Can you guess the meaning of remove from my action? Yes, it is making something good. Who was it? Dahyun, good. Disappear. Make something disappear is removing something. Good. And now we check all the new words. Now let's move on to our today's speaking activity. Before that, we will have another activity using today's reading, okay? So please turn to the next page. And if you turn to the next page, 72, what can you find? Right, there is a chart, looks like this, okay? And what does it say? Yes, on the left side, you will find problems. And on the right side, what else? Yes, there is a solution. If you look at the passage closely, what can you find? Right, it says first, second, third, and fourth. Right, good. Based on that, we can find some problem about our recycling habits, and then you can find the solutions for it. Okay, so now we will work in pairs to fill this table with your partners. Okay, so discuss with your partners and try to find the answer for it. Okay, good. We will have 5 minutes, and let me know if you need any help. Okay, let's start. Okay, Minjae and Tae. Oh, Minjae, you find the solution for it. Why don't you tell Tae so that he can also know it? Okay, keep going. Right, good. Alright, time's up, class. Let's check the answers together. Do you remember what we always do when we fill this chart? Fill charts like this. Right. Some volunteers. Any volunteers to do the first problems and solutions? Okay, Tae and Minjae pair, please come to the front and write the answer for it. And any others to do the second one? Right, Chun and Minjung, please come to the front and you do the last one. Okay. Now everybody, please go back to your seats. And we finished to check all of the problems and solutions about our recycling habits. Right, good one. Now, during the activity, I just figured. Now, do you think, let's think about our own recycling habits. If you see the recycling bins here, do you think we are doing correctly? Or is there anything that we can fix in our recycling habits? Yes, let's do some survey about it. So today we will have a speaking activity that we will survey about our recycling habit. So here's material 3 for you. Make sure each of you got the worksheet, and here is how we can do this. Okay? Who want to help me? Okay, Hyunyoung, can you read the first question on the material 3? Right, it is. Do you rinse recyclable items off before recycling? Thank you for that. When you do the survey activity, like Hyunyoung's question, you can answer like this. Oh, I rinse them off sometimes, maybe 7 out of 10, but I think I forget it sometimes. If you hear answer like this, how often do I recycle properly? Right, you may say, you can check the often part. Can you understand how to do it? Right, and we will work individually, but just before that, if you see the last part of the table, can you find any the blank in there? Right. Come up with your own ideas about recycling, okay? So make a question. Try to make your own question, okay? I will give you only 1 minute and go. Alright, time is up, class. Okay, Minjung, what did you make? Oh, do you want to learn how they recycle the cans? So you asked, did you rinse the cans? Do you rinse the can before you recycle? Oh, Minjung, that's a good question. Like this, all of you made your own questions, so now we have 4 questions, right? Now we will do survey activities, and how many students do you want to meet today? Oh, 10, 15? That's too many, maybe. Oh, then let's meet 10 students per each, okay? So have a conversation each other, ask question, and listen to the answer, and check how often do they recycle, okay? And just let you know, I will participate with you, and you can come to me and ask, and I will go to you, and I will ask you some questions, okay? Now, ready, go. Okay, Kai, do you want to do with me? Okay, here's my question. Do you put recycle items into a bin? Oh, you never do it, okay? And you can ask me, okay? To tell the truth, I seldom recycle my items. Okay, thank you. Go ahead with another friend. All right, all of you, most of you, I think you may finish the survey. And now, time's up. During this activity, I find many of you using the expressions for how often do you do something very correctly, but I have got this one. Some of you confuse seldom and often. So it could be a little confusing, but let me ask you a question. Which one is correct? If I do 7 times out of 10, do I do those things in often or seldom? Right, it's often. So more times, okay? What about seldom then? If I do like only 1 or 2 out of 10 times, I do something, I can say I seldom do it, okay? And one more thing just to correct, I find it out that you use I do it always. I do always it. And there's something wrong with this, right? Who can fix it? Who can try to fix it? Right, Tay, the grammar master in our class, go ahead. Yes, you should put this word in front of the verb do, right? Like this, now you learn how to use the expressions for how often you do correctly, right? Now, let's move on to the writing activity. And based on the survey, what comes to your mind, students? Do you think here's the question, what do you think the most serious problem is in our classroom? Okay, then let's try to find the most serious problem and solutions based on our writing activity. Okay, so please turn to the next page and you can find material 4. Did you find it out? And can you let me know the title? Yes, our suggestions for better recycling. And for this activity, we will do some group activities. So let's make group of 4. So over here, 현영, 민재, 초영태, you are group 1, and all there. Yes, you 4. Now you are in groups. And can you guess what should we do? Oh, is it a little difficult? Yes, here's the first thing to do. First one, find out the most serious problem. How can you find it though? Yes, just collect all the survey sheet in your group and check the most checked items. Then you can find the most serious problem, right? Good. And then come up with creative solutions. And you will write about the solution. And the last one, write a sentence that what is expected. Good. And here's my example sentence for you. This is my own survey I did with my friends' teachers. And click over here. Can you find what is the most serious problem of teachers' recycling habits? Right, we sometimes forget to remove the labels in the bottles. Right, and to solve it, we decided like this. Every time we forget removing labels, we will buy a coffee for other teachers. That is creative, isn't it? And based on that, we can improve our awareness about removing the labels. Like that, you can make your own, right? You can make your own paragraph with your group members. Okay, so 혹시 정지 몇 분이에요?
15분
15분이요?
네.
So, before that, or as always, let's assign some roles. First one, try to find the leader. Leader, you will organize a group and make sure everything goes well. And who is the second, which one today, second role? It is writer. Writer, you will listen carefully what your members saying and you will write a paragraph. Okay? And dictionary guide is, yes, third one is dictionary guide. Dictionary guide, you can use your smartphone and check out any difficult word or expression you can to use. And the last one is, right, grammar checker. If you find any difficulties in correct use of language, you can talk with grammar checker, okay? And make sure talk each other and try to make some creative ideas, okay? Are you ready? Yes, good. We'll have 10 minutes for this and let's start. Okay, doing well. Right. Oh, group 4. Okay. Oh, then you need some dictionary, right? Dictionary guide, please turn off your phone. Okay. You can find it out in the dictionary. Did you find? Yes. Oh, that could be the better one. Okay, just go ahead. Right. Everyone doing well? Okay, time's up. Now class, please hand in your writings in our class cloud so that we can share each other. Okay, let's move on to presentation and peer feedback. 이상입니다.